Lobola yakho mawusole uyayikhalela.
Mshado nami u.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. No, Mama. No, Mama, tell me Nandi.
Mama,
No. Oh, but Masambe so kangalin in Dayola.
Guys, what are we watching? What is this show trying to endorse? This is no longer entertaining anymore. It's heartbreaking. My heart is literally bleeding for Reverend Uyabeke Shem. The emotional, verbal, and physical abuse he's going through in the name of marriage is just too much. Nandi is a narcissist of note. She is lunatic and toxic. She's a vile person. That woman needs prayers. She needs deliverance. It's like she's possessed. And the fact that her parents couldn't even reprimand her when she went off on Zole's relatives. I was just like, okay, they are the enablers. Salibonani, hello beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel where I give you updates and reviews of reality TV shows. This is our update and review of Nandi and the Rev episode 10. So please watch until the end of this video because as usual, I've got a lot to unpack. Let's dive into it. So on the episode, we saw Liza setting boundaries with her parents. She pointed out to them that she feel like sometimes they tend to forget that she ain't a parent. A lot of responsibility falls on her. Her mom responded here, Ukuti, she should talk to the twins and delegate duties as they are at an age where they can help. Reverend apologized to Liza for his absence. He went on to assure her that he's gonna do his best. So whilst Rev was talking and apologizing to Liza, Nandi walked away. Okay, so guys, Nandi, she's rude and disrespectful towards her husband, and also she ain't a good mother. Her telling Liza to delegate duties to younger siblings, it is not a healthy or effective solution. It keeps Liza in a parental role. For a core system to be fair and effective, it must be set up and enforced by a parent. By telling Liza to manage it, Nandi is neglecting her duty to provide structure as a parent. Liza's request was to be released from an adult-sized burden, and Nandi telling her to share that burden with the twins who are also not the parents. That was a dismissive response that violated the boundary Liza was setting. I just appreciated how Reverend took accountability and apologized to Liza. He acknowledged her feelings and promised her that he's going to do his best to take back the responsibility. I think we can all clearly see that Reverend is a better parent than Nandi. Moving on with the highlights of the show, we saw Soso having some sort of therapy session with Nandi and Rev, giving them marital advice. So she asked Rev to say all the things that Nandi does to hate him. Reverend said last year, December, he told Nandi that he can stop drinking, and he stopped for some months, but he did not get the love back. So he was like, there was no point for him to stop drinking. He went on to say one thing about Nandi: whenever they disagree, she can throw things at him at any time. In her diary session, Nandi admitted that she have tried to throw stuff at Rev, but clearly she ain't a good thrower because she haven't succeeded. If she was successful at throwing stuff, there would be scars showing it. Soso went on to ask Nandi some of the things that Zole does that she don't like. Nandi pointed out that she have an issue with his drinking, and it's that behavior that gets her to where she had been so frustrated and throw things at him. She went further to say she think where they are, Shambe, Rev, Andy and I have grown or outgrown each other. Reverend interjected by saying she is the one that have outgrown him. In wrapping up the conversation, Soso suggested that they should call a marriage counselor, and Nandi told Soso to count her out. So, firstly, guys, I personally think Soso is wrong for not holding Nandi accountable. She tries by all means to defend her friend's wrongdoings. She doesn't call her out, but when it comes to Rev, it's easier for her to confront him and hold him accountable, which is not fair. And I also just feel like Soso should step back because she's now inserting herself into Nandi and Reverend's relationship dynamics. She should know boundaries. Then Unandi throwing things at Rev whenever they disagree, it is a significant red flag for abuse and potential future violence. This behavior, it creates an environment of fear and intimidation that is both damaging and unacceptable. The act, whether or not the object hits its target, is a terrorizing and intimidating action that makes the other person feel unsafe. Nandi is a narcissist and a gaslighter. Here saying Zole's drinking is the one that makes her frustrated and leads her to throw things at him. It's literally gaslighting at its highest level. On the last part of the show, we saw Rev welcoming his aunt and brother, and he went on to call Nandi, who was taking a nap, to come and say hi to his family, but she refused. At the same time, we saw Nandi waking up angrily, and she walked up to the sitting room where Zole's relatives were, and she rudely asked them to get out of her house. The situation escalated into exchange of words and swearing at each other, and Nandi took a kettle with boiling water and throwed it at Zole's relatives who were on their way out of her house. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone. So during this violent act, Nandi's parents were just there roaming around. They didn't even try to reprimand her. And to make matters worse, this situation literally happened in the presence of kids. Meanwhile, we saw Rev and his relatives going to look for a place to sleep, and Akona, his brother, told him Okuti there is nothing he's holding on to. His marriage is just good as dead, and he will die and leave his children because of Unandi if he doesn't choose himself. Reverend broke down in tears. In his diary session, he added that his crying was saying something needs to change. Life can't carry on like this. Yeah, guys, Kuzima, at this point, I'm just praying for Rev to get the strength and courage to leave Unandi. He's going through the most in the name of marriage. It's high time he choose himself. Nandi is toxic and abusive. She doesn't deserve him. He's a good man. It's literally clear that Nandi is fed up with Rev. She no longer loves him anymore. Rev just got to accept it. The immense effort he's expending on a marriage that is dead, he could use it for self-care and personal growth. Then Nandi's parents disappointed me. They failed to address or condemn their child's violent behavior. They allowed it to continue, and Unandi will never learn to be accountable. It's like they are scared of her. They were supposed to step in and reprimand her rather than silently tolerate the destructive behavior. I do understand Okuti healthy boundaries dictate that parents should not interfere in their adult children's marriages, but intervention is crucial when abuse is present and also when harm is visible. And then this fighting and physical aggression happened in the presence of kids, and it can be deeply traumatic for them. Nandi swearing and throwing objects at her in laws is a form of domestic violence that shatters a child's sense of safety and stability and can lead to a range of serious, lasting psychological, emotional, and behavioral problems. So, guys, that is all that I had in this particular video. That was all about Nandi and the Rev episode 10 highlights. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have got your own opinion, your own observation, your own perspective, Please don't hesitate. You know what we do here. Kindly go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section box down below. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and also share. It's a bye for now.